Came alive. At the same time, I play myself got mad. And literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yet it was written from God, it was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bro tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole year pass. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had. Just 2 years shot of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got me. QLD embedded in my G's. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new looks ain't me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream.
Royalty so skin deep, melanin carried through heat. Papa was a soldier, did a whole life on his shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah I told ya. Both were a product, about 10 kids, about 10 weeks, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks, these getting faded, hope getting faded. Hey, no lies flashing, the figure was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I saw being with prosperity. Man, my parents took care of me, made sure opinions were heard cause it was scary. Made a kid things, I was looking in the back when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take back, take care. Back, take care. That was a dream.
Anything that the world has not seen,
Was a dream.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. The Bo Sox are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Wade LeBlanc will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Digging in will be Ricky Henderson, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them. Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
That'll bring up Hank Aaron. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Here it comes, the 3-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Henderson leads off second with nobody out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, a diving stop. The throw to first. Hey now.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Fox carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. 1 out and a runner on third. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. First offering on its way. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
He's set. Here it comes. Cal Ripken's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
1-1. From the stretch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A bouncer up the middle. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. On 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Hal Newhouser, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Brian Roberts, the next batter, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today. I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Full count.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Aaron is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting second, the right field.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
First pitch on its way. Nick Markakis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Eddie Murray.
In now, Eddie Murray, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. And he just manages to get his hand in. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Two out, nobody on. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. J.D. Martinez would be next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Next up, Roberto Clemente. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
At the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. LeBlanc, the former Seattle Mariner, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Prior outings against Wade LeBlanc, he's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
Now at the plate, here is Brooks Robinson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this is low, ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Drilled on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting six, the designated.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. One out, nobody on. 1-2 now, as that's in there at the knees. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Throw gets him, two down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up, Anthony Santander. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So he's aboard here on the two-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Freddie Galvis is in with two away as he takes a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch lifted down the line in left. The 1-1 home to 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with two away.
Now the payoff pitch home to the left side, but it's well foul. The next 3-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Ready now is Adalberto Mondesi, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, one gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
To the plate now, Hank Aaron. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's inside. 2-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now the 3-0 offering. Three and 2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He'll try it again. 3 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Henderson stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santander waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
At the plate now is Jimmy Fox. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Now here it comes. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up to the plate now is David Ortiz. He's got the average up to 307 here, 6 home runs and 25 driven in. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Cal Ripken, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. Murray takes this one himself, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. And one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Swung on and missed. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now here it comes. Count remains full. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up, and there's 1 away.
batter, number 1, second baseman, Brian.
So now to the plate, Brian Roberts. He flew out in his last AB. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And that one yanked just foul. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Henderson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 21, Nick.
Next to hit is Nick Markakis. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Opposite field to left. But this is right to him in left, as he hardly has to move as he handles it. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And it's fouled away. Runners off for second. Fouled off. fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Mondesi, the former Royal, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next, it'll be Ricky Henderson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 302 career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming here, and that's going to do it for Wade LeBlanc. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Orioles nothing. Eddie Murray will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And he falls behind 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Now a big swing by Murray, and he connects on that one out to deep left field. And this one is gone, a home run. A solo shot here to left, home run number 9 on the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. To first. And there's one down now. Stepping in once again is Brooks Robinson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Trey.
Striding in is Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1 and 2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
A full count to the Orioles designated hitter.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We played 4. So stepping in is Jimmy Fox. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground toward the left, fielded by Robinson. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 34.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up David Ortiz. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High chopper to third. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken, ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. First offering. Hits this one hard the other way. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Next, it'll be Freddie Galvis, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Pedro Severino is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Fox. Gets him to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. First delivery to him. Roberto Clemente stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Two 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
So the next to bat will be Pudge Rodriguez, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away. Next up is Joey Gallo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Ready now for Baltimore, Brian Roberts. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Up next, Nick Markakis, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And now a pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Eddie.
In now for the O's, Eddie Murray. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
1-1 to the potent switch-hitting bat of Eddie Murray. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail 6-1. Set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Adalberto Mondesi. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now a swinging bunt. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner in there for a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate, Ricky Henderson, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. That's wide, 2-0. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Mondesi stands at second with no outs. Hard hit ball to second, scooped up, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 24.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and up steps Hank Aaron. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So next to bat will be Jimmy Fox. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And that misses 1-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Brooks Robinson. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the designated
So
hitter.
here's Trey Mancini. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. As he lifts it in the air to right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 7-1. And now here is David Ortiz. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
David Ortiz.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Juan Pierre will come on now. Pinch run. Well, welcome to those of you just tuning in. We've currently got nobody out here in inning number 8. And stepping in, Cal Ripken. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. Galvis. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Breaking news. Birds love baseball, especially the popcorn that follows it. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Orioles, the center field.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Santander.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Henderson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Next to hit, Freddie Galvis. No hits to this point.
Galvis.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead. Taylor Rogers answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. First delivery to him. This one's down to third. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Severino.
That will be Pedro Severino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And now the whole defense shifts to the left side, overloading where they expect this hitter to go with the ball. We'll see if he can avoid the shift and maybe take advantage of an open field. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's the first pitch to him. Brian Roberts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Severino is off of first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short, scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're down 7-1. Isaac Matson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Pudge Rodriguez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. And now Joey Gallo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Two and 0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
All even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Robinson is there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Striding in for Boston, Adalberto Mondesi. From the stretch.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw is right there. leading off the inning, it'll be Nick Markakis, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Eddie Murray is on deck. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next to stand in is Eddie Murray. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you as a pitcher. Do you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Murray stands at first with 1 out. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So here's Trey Mancini.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-1 home. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And another foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Wade LeBlanc.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? Time I light one up. Don't you see them? I hop in my car. Don't you see them? You gonna hear something? Rolling down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa throne, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Boston Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. As of right now, the Orioles are in 4th place in the AL East, and the Red Sox are atop the division. The Nationals sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-2. In the standings, the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, and the Nationals are in 3rd place in the NL East. The Houston Astros brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they got a walk-off win against the Blue Jays 8-7. Entering the day's action, the Astros are in 1st place in the AL West, while the Blue Jays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. The A's launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Rays 6-2. Heading into the day, the A's are